What's going down, my Paisanos? Welcome back to a brand new episode of New Super Mario Brothers DS episode number 7. And just judging by the length of this episode, you're going to understand right now that this is probably going to be the longest episode of this Let's Play series. Or maybe it might not be when I do the World 8 stuff. But for this episode, we are going to be doing World 7, which is the famous Sky World. See, a lot of people on platformers say that they don't like Sky Worlds and that they're pretty much a real, like, big anxiety attack, usually when anybody comes to them, because, of course, there's like a giant, guess death pit below you, and it's really easy to fall into, and that's usually a lot of gimmicks of these levels. They want you to fall, they don't really want you to fall, they kind of want you to succeed, but, if for challenge, they want you to fall, just like that. And let me just tell you right now, this is probably going to be, if World 8 has not proven to me that it's going to be used more, because I still haven't edited that yet at the time I'm recording this, which hopefully is the day that I'm uploading this, which is the 7th of October, then I will say right now that World 8, I don't know if it's going to be like this, but World 7, this is when I had to use the most of my DS editing, my special DS tactics, and my editing tactics too, so the two forces decided to combine in this episode of New Super Mario Bros. DS, and yep, as you can see, I am using it a lot, and I'm trying to edit all out, like all the annoying little bits, but man, this was a really annoying world to do. Not really too much. During the recording I was fine, except for this one level, which is World 7-5, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, for this level, for this, world, it was kind of a hassle to record this and to edit this. This actually took me like an actual whole entire hour to beat this. Actually, I did this world in like 2 sessions, but combining those 2 sessions, it took me about an hour. Now, of course, when I usually record my sessions, I record other worlds. And of course, after I did this world, I did World 6 because I did it in a weird order. But of course, you're going to see World 6 before you see World 7. But with that being said, this was the weirdest world to record because, again, there was lots of stuff going on. It wasn't like I was dying. A lot of it just had to do with me being confused, and I don't think I really got a headache. I'm starting to get a headache just a little bit just because of the fact that I had to do all that and I just got done with editing it. So, of course, now you guys get to see this amazing Let's Play, this amazing world without all of the little editing, or at least the little splices and stuff like that. It's gonna be fun because, honestly, World 7 is just a world that you have to be kind of patient in. This is like the world that's definitely gonna test your patience. World 7 is all about just kind of waiting and understanding that this is not a Sonic game. If you're someone who likes Sonic the Hedgehog, this is a game called Mario Brothers, and you're definitely gonna be waiting a couple of times on these platforms. And I'm gonna be honest, I really don't like waiting on platforms. I don't really like a lot of platforming sections like this, and of course I was just being really dumb here, but a lot of these sections just I don't like them. It's not really a completely bad world, and again, during when I was recording this, it was a different experience, but editing it, I don't know why, it was just not as, well, obviously not as fun as playing it, but it was a little bit crazy looking at all of the failures that I was going through and all the crazy stuff I was going with. But anyway, so with that being said, this is going to be the longer episodes. Again, I don't know if World 8 is going to be longer. I wouldn't put it past y'all. But then again, World 8 is going to be the final part, which hopefully, and I hope to God, will be uploaded tomorrow, which will basically be the end of the week and the end of this Let's Play. And it's going to be pretty awesome just, finally getting this Let's Play done so we can move on to other things, like I've said like 2,000 other different times in this Let's Play. And yeah, I guess at this point, like, what do you guys think of Super Mario Brothers? I know I probably asked you guys this, but yeah, actually, no, don't really comment. I'd rather see y'all's comments on like the last like finale of this this series. But here we have the Boo House, which kind of is confusing a little bit. I was a little confused on this part where you have to like jump on these blocks where the hands point at it, and it's a little weird. Not gonna lie to you guys. But as we all know, I'm just gonna comment on this real quick because I made a video about this yesterday. Well, actually today it was uploaded. I wasn't able to upload it yesterday because Photoshop decided to be stupid. But I actually finally we got to actually finally look at the trailer, the teaser trailer, quote unquote teaser, because honestly, it's a lot better than a whole lot of other teaser trailers that I look at, and that's looking at you, Sonic the Hedgehog. But we finally got to look at a teaser look for the Super Mario Brothers movie, and I know I talked about that last part, and I'm going to talk about it again just a little bit. If you guys want to see like my full honest opinions about how the trailer is and everything, then you can watch it on my main channel, KamPlays. Again, I'm gonna just plug that because that's again if you guys want to know what I really thought about it in crazy detail, then there you go. That's the video for you. But if you guys don't, this is where I talk about it. I'm like, hey, I actually like the Super Mario Bros. Movie. I think it looks fantastic. Like, a lot of people are memeing about Chris Pratt being Mario, but honestly, I don't think it's actually that bad. And honestly, when he says the line like, Mushroom Kingdom, here we come. Like, he doesn't say it exactly like Mario, but I definitely know some Mario lines where his voice is a little bit more deeper than the more higher pitched Mario, which is what a lot of people are like giving Chris Pratt shit for, because he's not really doing, apparently, because I've never watched that many Chris Pratt movies, to be perfectly real with you guys. Like I said before, I'm more of a fan of Jack Black, but he is basically just doing his regular voice, allegedly, and I don't know how valid that is, but apparently that's what he's doing, and I don't really hate it. I think he gets a little bit more Mario-esque when he starts saying that line that I just thought about, what I just talked about, really. And yes, this is the exact section I was really freaking confused on. And yes, I went back here to just right my wrongs and stuff. It's just remember the hands, they're pointing at the block. It's not like an invisible platform or something that you ride on. It's a block that you're supposed to actually hit. And don't worry, even if this timer goes off, it will come back. Sometimes those little switches don't do that in some Mario games and some levels, but it does in this. But anyway. Yeah, I thought the movie looked great. I'm really looking forward to it coming out. Again, it's coming out in like April, which, is a little while away, but it's not too long away. 2022 is actually kind of coming to a close at this point. And yeah, I mean, I'm looking really forward to it. I don't know what you guys think of it. I would love to see y'all's opinions in the comment section below, because I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah. And of course, I failed at getting this star coin right here. Other than that, I don't think anybody else really has any problems with it. It's just Mario's voice. And I will acknowledge something I did not acknowledge in the video, that apparently Mario's voice in the French dub is a lot more Charles Martinet sounding than his actual, like, original voice. His voice in the movie. Like, his French voice sounds a lot more like the Mario that we all know. More so than the Mario in Chris Pratt, and that's definitely something. That is definitely something. Of course, I kind of don't know why they didn't like say to Chris Pratt, hey, can you do like a higher pitch Mario? I mean, because everybody can do Mario. I mean, I'm gonna do it right now. It's like, hey, you guys, I'm a Mario, and welcome to the Mushroom Kingdom. Woohoo! Like, it's so easy. Like, it's one of the most easiest voices to do. And hell, you could put that in the trailer and be like, oh, okay, that's a Mario voice. It's not the same, but hey, that's Mario. But you look at Chris Pratt and Mario, it's like, again, it's not that bad. It's just, you think that he would at least tell him to do something a lot more higher pitch. But again, we haven't seen that much of the movie at all. So maybe he improves as the movie goes along, which would be pretty bad. But the quality standard should be always there for movies and stuff. But whatever. I'm looking forward to the Mario movie, and that's just going to be that. What do you guys think? I'm definitely looking forward to it. I hate this level. I really do not like this level. Because, again, this level is all about patience. It's all about these little waiting level gimmicks, and it's, oh my god, I do not like this level. It's really easy to fall off in a whole lot of places because it is a sky level, and it's just, Anyway, again, it's not that bad to play, but it's a little frustrating. But, yeah. Don't really know, what else to talk about with the movie, because the movie, again, we need to have more information. I mean, I'm really looking forward to looking at Peach. And I know I said last time that I was looking forward to Daisy, and it better be in the she better be in the movie, but unfortunately, it looks like Daisy's not going to be in the movie. Which is actually kind of weird, because I've never watched the original Super Mario Brothers movie. Yeah, I've never watched the movie. I think last time I said it came out in 1983, and it did not come out in 1983. Now, the Super Mario Brothers movie came out in 1993, which I was surprised. But Daisy was actually in that movie. It wasn't Princess Peach, but it was Daisy. Now, even though I love Daisy, I always thought it was kind of weird that they put Princess Daisy in from Super Mario Land at that point. That was the only game, but they didn't put Princess Peach. I mean, I think Super Mario Land was really recent at that time. I'm not sure when that game came out, but it probably came out in like the early 90s. And it's like, oh, well, is Daisy supposed to be replacing freaking Peach? Even though in Mario World, it's still Peach, which was the recent Mario game at the time. I don't know. Lots of stuff going on there. I always just thought that was kind of neat. I'm also really looking forward to Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. That game looks like it's going to be awesome. And yes, as we all know, I mean, the evil bad guy in that game is probably like a corrupted Rosalina. Some people said that, oh no, it's not Rosalina. And everybody's like, no, it's basically Rosalina. It has to be Rosalina. How could it not? I mean, she looks at the little rabid Lumas. That's a weird ass sentence. But she looks at the rabid Lumas, and then she's like, no, wait, hold on. I don't know if I can do this. Nah, freaking, I'm cursed. I'm going to do it anyway. See, that's saying it right now. Like, she is corrupted. That is Rosalina. It's pretty obvious. And I think it looks really cool, though. The animations and the sound, and oh my god. I mean, the first Rabbids game looked amazing. I didn't buy it, though, because I usually do not buy a lot of Nintendo games when they first come out, unless it's like a real good Mario game that I'm looking forward to. With that being said, I'm really still looking forward to getting Mario Strikers Battle League, but I still haven't gotten that yet. But anyway, I didn't get that game, but I think I'm definitely gonna get Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Definitely looks interesting, and it has Rosalina in it, so how can I not? The only thing that'd make it even better is if I would start shilling for it right now, if it had freaking Daisy. Daisy just makes everything in life so amazing. Of course not the Goombas, though. The Goombas fucking suck. Again, another level about patience. I really am starting to realize how much this level just tests your patience in general. Because as we can see here, we have another Wiggler level. And oh my god, I'm telling you right now, I fucking hate Wigglers. I honestly cannot stand Wigglers. And also, if you also go all the way back, it will eventually end. It does not keep going. You have to keep going. It's not that bad, though. It's really easy to not die from this. And it's really not that bad. But with that being said, it like Mario. I mean, I just don't like Wigglers in Mario because they're so like, I feel like they're so stupid because they're so like docile, like happy little creatures, and then you stomp on them, they don't die, and they get mad at you. And they lose their little flowers on top of their head. I mean, at least they do in this game. I'm pretty sure they don't lose their flowers in Super Mario Galaxy, or I might be wrong, I don't know. But there's like, I don't know, it's just like so petty. Like every time I look at a Wiggler, it's like, oh my god, like I can't stand Wigglers. They're just such a petty enemy. I hate them. I mean, a lot of this is probably coming from the fact that when you played Mario and Luigi Bowser's Story, Bowser encounters a Wiggler, right? And it's in one of the parts where he has to launch something at the castle, ideally a bonsai bill, because he needs to get his castle back from Fawful. So he launches, he can't get a bonsai bill, but instead he decides to see this giant carrot in the woods. And the woods, and it's actually being monitored by this Wiggler that's just roaming around. And it's so stupid because he tells you, because you have to eat the carrot. for some reason, because you pull it out the ground and he's got magic. Like, no, you have to face justice and eat the carrot. You have to eat the carrot, right? Okay, I'm fine. Okay, you grew this carrot for I don't know freaking how long, and then okay, I gotta eat it. That's fine. You eat the carrot, which is in one of the most annoying freaking mini games in Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, which, by the way, isn't actually all that annoying. It's just, at first you just don't know what to do. It's kind of hard to. We'll get to that Let's Play some 1,000 years from now, but it's really stupid because you can't get after the mini game is really stupid. I was really stuck on that section of the game for a very long time, and just being like, I had to eat the stupid carrot. It made me mad at the Wiggler. But then, okay, you eat the freaking carrot. You eat the carrot, and then it's like, okay, cool. I don't gotta do anything else after this, right? No, the freaking Wiggler gets mad at you for eating the carrot when it tells you to eat the carrot. Like, what? Like, what type of stupidity? Stupid fuck tells someone to eat a carrot, then gets mad at the person for eating the carrot. Like, who does that? Who freaking does that? And I'm actually legit getting mad here because it's still in my mind. Even when I played the game all the way back in 2009, 2010, and I played that game and I was like, oh my god, this Wiggler's stupid mission mini game, eating this carrot is kind of hard. And then I finally got it after, I don't know, probably a couple months. And then the freaking Wiggler gets mad at me and tries to freaking fight me. Like, are you serious? Now, the fight itself is actually not that bad, but the entire just idea of the Wiggler getting mad at you is stupid. So ever since then, I have absolutely hated Wigglers in any Mario game. If you want to look at me and say, hey, what's a character that makes you mad in Mario? It's the fucking Wigglers. It's the fucking Wigglers. I fucking can't stand Wigglers. I swear to freak. But I'm like dead serious though. This is not a joke. I cannot stand Wigglers. They're so fucking stupid. Like, you're really gonna get mad at me for eating? Anyway. I hate them, and they're in this game, but they're not that bad. You just kind of have to avoid them. I don't know how you can actually defeat a Wiggler just by stomping on them. It's not going to do anything. And I think you probably need to use a fire flower. I'm definitely sure a Mega Mushroom could do the trick, but I'm not too sure about that. But anyway, this is also another level about patience. Again, I actually do while I keep saying it, I do have to admire the fact that they went with a little theme for this. They said, hey, this is the level, this is the world where players have to take their time and not go as fast as they usually would in the worlds and stuff like that. They can't just speedrun this. And I like that design philosophy. The only problem is it's not a philosophy for me. Okay, I hate it. Freaking hate it. Because I gotta freaking wait for these stupid freaking little columns with the freaking spikes on it, and I hate spikes. And right here, I'm just like, oh my god, can I even go under here when Luigi is so tall, he could be touched by the spikes. But then I'm just like, oh wait, no, he can't. He's just barely not touching it. But yeah. Yeah, World 7 at this point in time, you can tell, is not one of my favorite worlds. In fact, I actually think World 8 is a little bit better than this until the end, and we'll get to that. We'll definitely get to World 8. Well, it's not really that bad. It's just kind of, it's got one of those things in it that's I don't like this in video games at all. So it loses a couple points for that. But yeah. Some of you guys are wondering when his car is gonna start. Just for frame of reference, I'm not too sure. Could be sometime next week. Could be sometime in 2 weeks. But yeah, I'll just have to see how the schedule goes. But there you go. Cars is definitely gonna start sometime soon. A lot of you guys seem to really like that. That was another Let's Play that seemed to get a lot of views, over 100 and some change. Every single part too. This Let's Play seems to be doing pretty well. I think I've said that before, but I really do appreciate all of the attention that this Let's Play's been getting. And I really do think that VijaKam does have a place on YouTube now just because of that. And it's because of you guys. So I appreciate it. But then we have Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. just sucks. I think he now just uses his little slide Koopa thing. And this is the part where I just say, no, I don't care about your life and you should die. You have no mom. You suck. Yay, we won. We just burnt a little child. A Koopa child. He's dead. He's not dead, but all right. So this is the part where things get a little confusing. So if you guys remember like the Mystery Woods or the Lost Woods or whatever they were called from Super Mario World, or even if you played New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe and you had to go to that one world where you had to, you know, find secret locations to get through it. Well, this is exactly like that, except I'm not too sure if you had to do that for all the levels in that world or whatever. You only have to do it for one, but the one that we have to go to is really, really cryptic, and I'm going to show you guys it later after this level, which is actually pretty fun. I'm not going to lie, this level is actually pretty awesome. And I just decided to use the Mega Mushroom because I am just so amazing. But yeah, we'll get to 7.5 and I'll explain why it's so freaking bad. Seriously, like Skyworlds, again, not that bad, but this level just makes me regret saying that inside. Also, this just in, if you actually watch my main channel, I'm actually working on a skit. Finally, after all this time, it's gonna be how fans, it's gonna be like a little parody. It's gonna be like a parody of like how fans reacted to Sonic Frontiers over time. We all know that when the first game was like first revealed, lots of people, you can't just say that everybody was like negative about it, because there was lots of Sonic fans that I was seeing that were defending it and that looked great. But there was like a controversial like air about Sonic Frontiers, and it just kind of went and kept going until one particular gameplay trailer came out and it looked actually pretty damn good. And I'm just gonna kind of make fun of that. You know, I just felt like I've been saying I wanted to do skits for a very long time, and yes, I've actually been editing it, and it probably will come out tomorrow. And I think it's really fun, so I hope you guys will enjoy that. Skits are definitely something that I think a lot of people have told me that they wanted me to do. Like, I've heard from like 3-4 separate people that they want to see me do like more in real life stuff, or they want to see me like break out of my little shell or whatever. And I feel like I've been like trying to do that lately. But one thing that a lot of people I think have been wanting me to do is skits. One of my friends legit told me, hey, you should do like in real life skits and like funny little parody videos or stuff. And that has actually been on my mind for a very long time. This whole entire year, actually, it's been. It's just harder to do than, like, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know you can do it, and it's you feel like you could be really good at it. It just takes some time to kind of do it. You know, I will say, like, track was one of those things. You know, I've been running all my entire life, but actually getting to a track meet has been kind of daunting in a sense, and I fucked up there. But yeah, it's like getting to a track meet has been really daunting in a sense. But one day I just decided, hey, look, you know, it's time to do this. And I actually kind of failed at it a couple of times, actually. But then I went to one track meet and I won. And the rest is history. How did I take this long on this level? I have no idea. Well, back to the story. Basically, it took me a long time to get to the track meet. But I actually finally was able to get to a track meet and win it. You know, even though I was really hesitant on doing it and all that stuff. And I feel like I'm going to approach a skits like the same way. And I feel like a lot of you guys are actually going to like it. It's kind of rough, I'm not going to lie. The way that I look in that video is not the best. And I could have been better with the angles. And I could have had at least a tripod or something. But mine is broken. So if anyone was wondering, then that's the reason why. But anyway. So here we have World 7.5. Now, we're not going to really get into it today because I can't really explain yet what's going on here. But what I will say is that there is a secret entrance in this level that you have to get to, and it involves these bombs. One thing about New Super Mario Bros. a lot, actually, what it has in common with a whole lot of other games is that when you kill an enemy from a screen and you go back to that screen, like you move right and then you come back to where the enemy was, the enemy will not respawn. Keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. And you will understand at least a little bit why I thought this level was so frustrating. And, you know, I'll let you like sit on that until I, you know, we get to that one portion, because, you know, I don't know why I did this, but I didn't realize this, you know, at first. I don't really like secret entrances in Super Mario unless like, oh, it's completely optional. And, you know, it's just something like, oh yeah, you go here, you can skip some levels or whatever. No, I don't like it when this section. Anyway, when it's when it's not optional, it's dumb. Really, 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 really dumb to me. And yeah, we'll get to that later. Notice how I'm going down and not to the right. And notice how a stupid freaking Hammer Brother is whatever. But yeah. Skits have been something I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and there's actually like 3 different things I've been recently thinking of. Like, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Since this is a very personal video, I will say that there has been a couple of times where I've been like, oh man, I should just quit YouTube. You know, I don't feel like I'm gonna go anywhere with this. But I've felt like that, like even at like 100 subscribers and all that stuff, and I keep going and I keep blowing up in some instances, and you know, I got all these people telling me, and then I'm just like, I believe in myself, and I feel like there's so much content on YouTube I want to give. Like, YouTube is definitely a different place than it was in something like 2012 or 2013, but I still love making videos. It's so awesome, and I definitely want it to become like the main part of my life, like my full-time job. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, because I love making videos so much. Like, you know, when you love something, you just want to keep doing it. That's how I feel about YouTube, you know? And I've just been feeling like, unfortunately, I've been wanting to, like, maybe thinking about quitting. Because, like, what else? But I've been having, like, so many ideas, and it's, like, just evidence on, like, why I shouldn't quit, you know? Basically, if something inside you is still telling you that you have more to give, or, like, if you can't give up, or if divine justice comes in and is like, okay, you shouldn't give up yet, then you shouldn't. But anyway, we're going back to World 7-5, and this is the part that infuriated me the most. So, honestly, this took me about 20 minutes to do. I'm pretty sure, or maybe I might be exaggerating. It might have took me like 10 minutes. But this took me a excessively long time to get right, because you have to throw these bombs in like very specific places. And of course, if you kill a bomb, which is i.e. throwing it off the screen and into a freaking pit, and you just throw it there, you have to restart the level, or you have to die or quit back to the map. It's a little bit annoying because you can't, there's no way to break those blocks without the bombs in that level. So it's really the reason why I really hate this freaking section, because you have to have those bombs in order to progress through the game. I had to like legit look up a video walkthrough for that, and it's something that I really do not like doing. I hate looking at video walkthroughs for any game that I play. It's one of the reasons why when I play certain like puzzle games like Portal, I don't like to look up video walkthroughs, because I know I can figure it out on my own. But that's how you get to World 7A. I know I seem like I exaggerated a little bit, but I'm telling you guys right now, it was super annoying to record that one section, and I hate it. Well, the good thing is that now we actually have a really unique looking level, because now it's like underground level, but it's like in the pipe works, like the pipe part of the underground, you know? It looks really cool. So, yeah, enjoy this level. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, like there's so many times I wanted to quit, and I just feel like there's so much still that I can give to YouTube, and I feel like there's still a place for me here, and I still feel like I feel like I'm just beginning. Like, I feel like my journey is just a little bit different than the typical YouTube thing, and I don't like giving up. It's literally impossible for me to give up. It's one of the hardest things for me to do. And I find myself not being able to do it, even if I was going to do that. Even when I was like looking at track, I was like, oh man, I should quit track. And I subconsciously just went to the track meet, and then, oh wow, I won. So again, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here. I also want to say these things just to give any advice or any like type of wisdom or mental fortitude to people who probably need it. But yeah, I definitely think that whenever you have ambition or drive or divine purpose, I definitely feel like you should not at least, but you definitely should go after what it is that you've been having a calling for. And I feel like YouTube is one of those things for me. That's all I'm saying. Well, yeah, didn't think I was gonna get that personal, but but yeah, this level is actually pretty cool. Let's get back to talking about the game. This level is really cool. I love, again, this music is just so perfect for a little exploring around underground in the pipes. You don't know what's going on. You see all these piranha plants coming at you from the pipes. You see them just popping out trying to bite you. See all these little worms and all this stuff going around, and you don't know what's going on in the background. You don't know where to go, you know how to get there, but you gotta go, and you gotta succeed. You gotta keep jumping around. You gotta understand where you gotta go. And this is the reason why the music is so perfect. This air, this energy the vibe that I'm feeling from this level right now is perfect. I think the only thing that tops this is probably the music from New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I think that actually has the better underground theme. And again, I don't know if I'm tuning my own horn on here when I say this, but if you guys like the sophisticated commentary now, New Super Mario Bros. Wii is going to be a completely different beast. In that recording session, I do try to be sophisticated like how I am right now, but it is a little harder, not going to lie, because it is definitely New Super Mario Bros. Wii multiplayer mayhem. And with that being said, you can already guess that it's hard to be more sophisticated in that playthrough more than it is in this one. But yeah, now we got done with World 7A, which is a pretty weird title for it because I don't think there's a World 7B as far as I know. Actually, let's see, because again, like sometimes I don't pay attention to my own recordings. That is a lie. I really do. I mean, someone's got to edit this shit. Oh yeah, there we go. That's World 7B right down there. And shit, to be honest with you, I actually won these freaking lives, or not these lives. This Mega Mushroom. Honestly, it's amazing. And yeah, I guess I'm not gonna actually. I'm now remembering I did not do World 7B, unfortunately. Oh no, this is not 100% playthrough anymore. I can't call myself a Let's Player. I can't do it anymore. But honestly, I didn't want to deal with this stupid freaking bomb stuff anymore, and I felt like it was gonna be the same thing in that level. I don't know. Do you guys want me to cover that level? Maybe I can do that before the last episode. Who knows? But anyway, this is the castle level. And much like the other worlds, this is another, patience. Another auto scroll, not really auto scroller, but it's like an auto platformer. Because the platform is moving automatically by itself, yeah. So, yeah, this level can be a little frustrating. I usually do not like levels like this where you have to follow the path. But, in all honesty, it's not that bad. And, in fact, I actually try to do a little speed running tactics. Yeah, just gotta jump right here. And, yeah, I'm going to show you guys. It's just going to be a little bit of trial and error, not going to lie. And, yeah, that's enough of that. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can actually just get through this entire section without using these green blocks, which look like a mad face, like just closing its eyes or something. I don't know. Does anybody else see that? But I'm not sure. Maybe some crazy New Super Mario Bros. Wii speedrunner can do that. And I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but you can beat this game in about 5 minutes, I'm pretty sure. Or at least New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Because I know that you can beat one of those games in under 5 minutes, which I'm saying because it's a lot like the classic Super Mario Brothers, where you can beat that game in about like 5 minutes. Or who knows? I don't know. Maybe the world record's been broken. One thing I will give credit for, which is incredibly late in this Let's Play, I will give praise to the absolute fluidity of Mario and Luigi's controls, because one thing that, speaking of Super Mario Bros. Classic, the one thing I did not like was the stiffness of that game. I do not like how stiff Super Mario Bros. Was. And a lot of games at that time were very, very stiff. I do not like stiff games, and I'm still surprised when people say that Super Mario Bros. Has very smooth control, because I'm just like, nah, that game had pretty not smooth control. That game had really, really bad, stiff. You move like you're like a tank type of control, and I don't like that type of stuff. You know, if you ever throw a game at me and it's like it's got like a really heavy control style and it's not like fluid and, you know, smooth, I'm just gonna put it right back down. A lot of games nowadays actually follow that philosophy, and maybe that's just a me thing. Maybe I just really am the type of guy that likes smooth control, but maybe that's just my thing. And hell, let it be my damn thing, man. I don't like freaking stiff gameplay. Anyway, with that being said, now we have the boss fights. This boss fight's kind of weird, but I made it harder than it was supposed to be because, okay, I was like, oh, hey, you know what? I got the Mega Mushroom. Keyword here. Or key phrase, whatever. Pro tip, I don't know. Do not use the Mega Mushroom for this fight. This is not a good Mega Mushroom fight because of the stuff that's going on screen. Now, if he tries to get you and you like jump on him, maybe it could be good for that, but I didn't test that out in this. I just did it the normal way because this is how you're actually supposed to do it. I would just not advise using the Mega Mushroom. Just doing it the normal way is probably how you're supposed to do it anyway. I don't know what to tell you guys when it comes to speedrunning. I don't even know if you can really use the Fire Flower all that much. Who knows? I should have tried more with this boss fight. I mean, I am using my special DS powers anyway, so... And also, who? There we go. Every time the boss dies, remember? Like a mega boss, just go to the to the whole entire right of the screen. You will instantly pick up the key. And freak you, Bowser Jr. This is going to be the last time you actually freaking do that. I'm tired of you doing that. Jesus Christ. We just want freaking Princess Peach back. Jesus Christ. But anyways, that was a mega episode right there, ladies and gentlemen. Without a doubt, the freaking longest part of this Let's Play. But now, without further ado, it's finally time for us to move on and go to the final world, which is World 8 of New Super Mario Bros. DS. So next time episode, we're going to be moving on to World 8, which is the said world. And we are finally going to be beating this game once and for all. It took me long enough, but I'm finally going to be beating it very, very soon, which is going to be probably tomorrow or hopefully, please. Well, with that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for episode 8, the finale of New Super Mario Bros. DS. If you guys like this video, like this video. If it's like you saw and you want to see more, why not subscribe to the channel? I have a Twitter, which is KamPlays77, as well as a Discord. Link in the description down below. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night, everyone, for watching this. And as always, hasta